Somebody done chimed in already. I bet I know who it is. Hey, Auntie. Thank you for joining. How are you? Happy Sunday fun day, or happy Sunday, I should say. How are you? I'm glad you're doing good. I'm okay. You know, everything is good. No complaints. How about that? I was just telling the live last night how it feels so good when I see family join in. It just warms my soul, to get support from family members, strangers as well, of course, but it's always nice when it's a family member. Yeah. So yeah, I'm good. Hola. Hola, hola. Hold on, guys. Let me go get my glasses so I'm not squinting. 1 second. Okay, all right. We got some people in here. Y'all come on in. Tonight is going to be homemade cranberry sauce. If you did not see the title, homemade cranberry sauce with a little twist. And this is going to be a really good cranberry sauce. At least I think it is. And if you have your dressing and you have your gravy, you can always, always, always add your cranberry sauce. Now, cranberry sauce is not for everybody. I am very aware, but for the people that like it, I mean, why not? So waiting on some more people to come in. I noticed that it takes a minute for YouTube to put it out there or for people to start seeing it. So it takes a minute. So just give it a minute, y'all. No, I don't speak Spanish. Not at all. Go over here. Come on, y'all. Come on in. Come on in tonight. Come on in so we can get off this live. Get y'all out of here so y'all can continue y'all's night or rest up because you probably got to go to work in the morning. So come on in. Come on in. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. 1 second. I'm going to put it on mute. 1 second. All right, y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in. We got some people in here. Come on in. If you just joined the live, Don't forget to hit a likey like. We are going to be making homemade cranberry sauce tonight. It's going to be something like your grandma made. So you definitely want to tune in, whether you go in and out. You got to hang around, and when you go back out and you come back in, just make sure you come from the beginning, and then if you got to go out, come back at the end so you can see how it's made. I do want to say, if this live decides to go out, because I'm noticing people are going live and their stuff is buffering and it just stops, or the people can't hear us, I will log off and log back on for sure. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we'll log back on. So we got some people in here, you guys. So we are going to go ahead. We're going to get started with our homemade cranberry sauce, okay? So if you do not know how to make cranberry sauce, I'm your girl tonight, and I can tell you how to make a good one. And like I said, this one is going to have a little twist. So we are going to go ahead and get started, okay? We got enough people at least to get started, all right? All right, so of course, you know you have to have cranberries, okay? So we're gonna open our cranberries. You can use any brand, okay? It doesn't matter. You're gonna open it up. And we're gonna pour these right in. That one looks a little brown. Maybe I should have checked them first. This one looks a little brown. Okay, so check them first. This is the first time this ever happened. And it could be because I left them out. I didn't put them in the refrigerator section. I didn't put them in the refrigerator. I just left them out. So I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, so as you guys can see, here are the cranberries, okay? So that's the first thing you want to do. Add your cranberries. Once again, you can use any cranberry sauce, okay? Who said beef jerky earrings? Hey, Mike. No, they're peppers. These are peppers. Hello, hello, hello. Hello to everybody that said hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so we have our cranberry, okay? All right. So now that we have our cranberries, okay, we have some 100% pomegranate juice, okay? This is going to change the game for you. You can also use water, okay? It doesn't hurt anything to use water, but this is just going to kick your cranberry sauce up. It's going to give it some nice, good flavor, okay? So, well, you know what? I'm trying to be mindful and measure it out. So we're going to go with so this says a fourth. We are a little under a fourth, okay? We are a little under a fourth, all right? So once again, that's 100% pomegranate juice. You can also use cranberry juice as well, okay? Some people use apple juice, but I'm pomegranate or either cranberry and, okay? So we're just gonna pour that in there, all right? And then you can use oranges, mandarins, and tangelos. So we are going to use, yes, Troy. Hey, Troy. Hello. How are you? Thank you for joining. That's cornbread. Okay, so then we have our mandarin, okay? So, all right. So, there we go. So, not our mandarin. This is it is a mandarin. I'm sorry. So, all right, we have our mandarin, okay? So I have already squeezed some in a cup because I just try to be ready before I come on camera. For everybody that has joined, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys, like each and every one of you guys that have joined. Oatmeal said, hello. How are you doing? I'm good. Thank you. If you have not hit a likey like, make sure you hit a likey like, okay? All right. So then we have our mandarin. Once again, you can use oranges, okay? You don't use fresh fruit. Okay, your fresh oranges, your fresh mandarins, it's always better, okay? So we're just gonna pour. And that was about 2 tablespoons full right there, all right? All right, and then the next thing we are going to add is, you're gonna add your sugar. Now you can use any sugar you want. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to use. If you don't matter, okay? So I'm not using white sugar tonight. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it like I would normally make it, okay? Just to give people different options. This is date sugar. I showed you guys this the other night, and the ingredients say pitted dates, okay? That's all it is dates. And it is so sweet. It's sweet. It's sugar, honey. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we are going to add our sugar. All right, and we're gonna go until the ancestors tell us to stop, right? Okay, so that was about a half a cup of sugar or a little under half. You can make it as sweet as you want. You can put less sugar. You do not have to add all that. But we are going to have, so that was about a half a cup of date sugar. Okay, I don't want mine too sweet, so you guys can see that. Maybe I'm a little too close. Okay, so now that we have our date sugar, I'm just putting everything in one pot and we're gonna mix it. We also have some allspice. Okay, allspice is a great additive to your cranberry sauce. Okay, I'm telling y'all, this is gonna taste like something your grandma made. Okay, all right, so we're gonna put our allspice in there. We're going to the ancestors, say stop. That's around about what they would tell me, and that's about a half a teaspoon, just a little over, okay? So we're gonna turn it, 1 second. All right. I'm doing really good. How are you doing? Oatmeal. Okay, got all these people in here. Come on, y'all. Don't forget, hit your likey likes. Hit your likey likes. How are y'all doing? How was your day? Hopefully it was great. Mine was good. It was ridiculously busy. So it's just about over. I'm not going to be on here long. We're just going to make it and get off, okay? So now that I have my eye on, okay? If I need to add a little more pomegranate juice, I will, okay? Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. I forgot one thing. And sorry about that. And we're just going to add just about maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon of lemon, okay? That's it. And I done had this lemon and I've just been using it. All right, so we got our lemon juice. Just all you need is a little bit of lemon juice, all right? Don't use too much. So we got our lemon, all right? If I need to add any more of the pomegranate or the mandarin juice, we will do that. Remember, you can always use water, but it does not taste the same, I'll tell you that. And also you can use sugar. That's fine. It's still gonna be sweet, but I'm using date sugar. Just giving y'all a different alternative than white sugar. Franklin, I won't be cooking this year. My kids, they'll be doing it. Yeah, I'll be fresh out of the hospital. So I'll be in there a couple days. So they're doing the Christmas dinner this year, okay? Hey, Mama, what we cooking tonight? We are cooking homemade cranberry sauce. Hello, Mary. Hello, Leslie. Hello. Franklin won. I cook every single year, almost every holiday. This is the first one I will not be doing it, which feels kind of weird. Yeah, it feels so awkward. But the kids gonna show out, I guess. We gonna see. Okay, so y'all can see that I have my eye on. I'm about a little too high. So I have it on like medium heat. Hopefully you guys can see me. Let me turn this. All right. So I have it on medium heat. Okay. This already smells good. Okay, so it's now I'm already knowing that I need to add a little more pomegranate juice, okay? So we're gonna add that. And so far, right there, what I just added, that was about 1/4 of a cup, okay? So I added some more because I wanna bring some juice in here. But we are going to get a lot of juice from these cranberries once they pop and they start cooking, okay? And once the sugar melts in there as well. And then I will show you guys what it looks like soon, so don't worry. I need to get, I think I'm going to purchase a clear pot. Now that I know I'm going to be going live quite a bit, I'm going to purchase a clear pot. That way you guys can see. Because I don't want to move my camera and then something happen. And I said, if it goes dead or if it just goes mute or it freezes and I don't come back on, I will log off and come right back on, okay? It's not me. Well, one time it was because my phone rang. But I noticed it's happening to other YouTubers as well. So I don't know if it's something with YouTube, not really sure. But I will definitely log out and log right back on just so I could let you guys know. Okay, so now that the sugar is starting to melt just a bit. Y'all see that? It's starting to melt. Starting to melt a bit. And that's how you're going to get your water or your juice or more juice. And they're spilling out. So let's put them back on the stove, y'all. All right. All right. So all right. And then we're going to add some more of our mandarin juice. All right. All right. And that was for sure a tablespoonful by eyeing it. The ancestors told me to stop, y'all. So I stopped because we listen to our ancestors in this kitchen, okay? That's exactly what we do. Oh, gosh, it smells good. Okay, and we're going to let it, we're going to make sure, just put our even out our cranberries a little bit, and we are going to let this cook. If I need to add any more juice, I will. If you guys listen, you can hear it starting to cook. It's starting to pop. You hear that? Okay. All right. And so we are going to let it cook until the berries start to pop. All right. So let me ask you guys. Thank you, Franklin. I appreciate it. I hope they will. I know they will. I'm sure they're not going to do anything like traditional, but they're going to make it happen. I was thinking like maybe one thing I can make and put it in the freezer, but they getting a Thanksgiving, they getting a Christmas food early, really, because I've been making stuff. So yeah, but anyway, so y'all, we are just letting it cook. Now tell me how, as far as cranberry sauce, you guys like whole cranberries, or you just like the cranberry congealed to where there's no berries in it? I like a little bit of berries in mine. Like I don't like it to, even when I used to buy the store-bought, I would always get the one that had the berries in it. So which ones do you guys like? Or do you even like cranberry sauce? Like I said earlier, some people don't like it. If you have not hit a like, make sure you hit a like. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe if you want to see more videos. Check out my salmon video. Check out my potato salad video. Check out my sweet potatoes, stovetop sweet potatoes. Check out my sweet potato pie. Check out my dressing, southern dressing. I got some stuff out there, so make sure y'all check it out if you did not catch a live. A lot of you people that are in here are people that were from the live, and I appreciate each and every one of you that came on tonight. Y'all are great, and I appreciate it. All right, so let's check it, y'all. And it is boiling. Yes, yes, yes. This is exactly what we want. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is we're gonna put some water in there. Now this is 1/4 cup. Does not mean I'm gonna use all this water. I don't know yet. Okay, so we're gonna add just a little bit. And that was 1/2 of the 1/4. Y'all see me? Yeah, let me turn it. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Okay. All right. Now that it's still cooking and it's boiling, I have a little twist for you guys. All right. Okay. So I have a little twist for y'all. Okay. We're going to take some freeze-dried blueberries. You can use fresh blueberries. All you need is a little bit And I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. Okay, it's gonna give you a sweet, but it's also gonna give you a tart. Use any kind of blueberries you want. These are freeze dried. These are just as good. Really, if you take some real blueberries, you can add like 6 or 7. That's more than enough because this is just that little, okay? So we're gonna drop those in there, okay? And they're gonna cook real nice. So our cranberry sauce is going to have blueberries, and that makes it nice. Who said that? Oh, Melissa, thank you. I appreciate it. Homemade, homemade. Everything is homemade over here. Whatever I eat or I don't use, baby, it's going to go into an earring. We going to do something with it. But thank you for the compliments. Okay, y'all. Okay. And it is really doing good. It is really, I'm going to show you all in a few. Okay. You guys can hear it boiling. Some of the berries are starting to bust. We're going to take a little more of our water and add it in there. All right. That was about 3 tablespoons, guys. Let me get a spoon and show you guys what it is looking like thus far. Now that I'm making a mess everywhere. So far, this is what we are looking like, guys. So far. See that? Let me make sure the light is on it. So far, that's what we're looking like. Y'all see that? It smells so good. Let me show you guys. See that? Baby, this is looking so beautiful. I mean, I ain't no joke in this kitchen. Just beautiful. But remember, you can use white sugar. If you just joined in, this is date sugar. It's not white sugar. White sugar is going to give you a little more water in it or make it a little more watery. Okay, and that's fine too. But man, this is, we still see how some of it is starting to, some of your berries are starting to break, and that's what you want. This is beautiful, but it's not ready yet, okay? Okay. Oh, Melissa, I figured that you did. Who said that? Ruth said that looks good. It would be really good in a cobbler. Okay, you giving sis ideas and stuff. Don't be playing now. I done made a cranberry pie over here. I'm always willing to try something different. Cranberry and blueberry or something. For real. But I like a cherry pie too every now. Okay, so we're going to put this back on the eye. It's doing extremely well, you guys. How long we've been cooking it? A good, what, 7, 8 minutes maybe? What kind of sugar did you use? I am pre-diabetic and time to watch out for sugar. Oh, Franklin, that's what's up. Well, you know, if you're diabetic, you know, you really have to be careful. But, you know, because y'all's sugar are raised. But if you're pre-diabetic, that means you're not there yet. Thank God. But, really, Franklin, you don't really have to add sugar. If you put the pomegranate juice and the mandarins and they're already sweet and a little bit of the freeze-dried blueberries, you really don't need sugar. I'm going to be honest with you. You really don't. My palate has changed, and I'm doing this for the camera, really. I try not to really add a bunch of sugar anymore. But anyway, this is organic date sugar, okay? You can pick up date sugar. I don't even know where I got this. Was it Sprouts? I don't know. Wherever store I was in. It wasn't really expensive, so that's why I grabbed this one. And it's just pitted dates. That's it. That's your only ingredients. So dates are sweet, right? By themselves. So this is it. But no white sugar, okay? All right, but good. I mean, you pre-diabetic, so you already trying to do something about it. Kudos to you, because you see people that have it and they still eat, you know, what they want. So okay, so let's stir it up, y'all. All right, we got them blueberries in there. Oh my goodness, let me move some of this light because it's a little bright for y'all, and I don't want it. All right, can y'all see? Yeah, okay. So, it's doing real good. I'm going to add rest of this water, okay? So I thought that was a fourth a cup. It was a tad bit over a fourth of a cup, okay? A tad bit over. Alrighty, guys. If you have not hit a likey like, make sure you hit a likey like. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. What you waiting on? It's free. It don't cost you a penny. Go and hit that subscribe button. Okay. Okay, y'all. We almost done. Because remember, I told you guys, I like, some of the berries in there. Now, if you don't want any berries, you just want to let it cook a little longer, and you also want to add a little more water because that's going to help it to cook longer. Because if you keep cooking it, it'll start to dry out a little bit. So remember, you could add a little more water just to keep, just if you don't want the berries full, okay? Bentley said, hi, hello. Franklin said, I am learning all I can. Do you know about monk fruit? Yes, I do know about monk fruit. It's more of a natural sweetener. Yes. Lupe said, it already looks good. Thanks for sharing your recipe. I always wanted to make some. I have to buy the berries. Yes. So, around the holidays with your dressing, your turkey, your chicken, or whatever you're having. But if you haven't dressing, you need the gravy and you need the cranberry sauce. Some people don't like the gravy. Some don't like the cranberry sauce. But the ones who do, I'm showing y'all how to make it, y'all. All right. So let's go ahead and stir it some more. Turn the camera so y'all can see. And it looks good. And Franklin, remember I was telling you, you don't have to add sugar. You really don't. But, it's up to you. You might want a little bit, tweaking that diet just a bit definitely help your sugar go down and get what it needs to be under 5.5. Anything past 5.7 is pre or something like that. So, or I think they want it under 5.7. Yeah, anything before, anything after that, yeah, it's 5.7 is pre-diabetic. Okay, and you get your A1C check, your hemoglobin A1C check, like every 3 to 6 months. So what the A1C does, that it checks your sugar, if you, I'm sure you already know, over a period of 3 months. So you're going to get labs, just eat healthy and just make sure you don't go get an A1C when you've been eating a lot of sugar, because it's going to raise it. And the worst time to do an A1C or to do a glucose test, which is to check your sugar, is around the holidays. And people don't realize it because they're eating all kind of stuff. And then you go get labs, let's say two or 3 weeks later, and that stuff is still in your system. So lay off, around that time. Okay. All right, you guys. So it looks really good. So we are going to turn it off, and I'm going to show you guys. We're going to put some in a little, hold on one second, guys. We're going to put, here's our spoon. Let's see. We're going to put some in here, and it's hot. So we're just going to put a little bit, and I'm going to try to let it cool off. But I'm going to also show you guys. Let's put this in the freezer. That way I can try it for you guys. 1 second. 1 second. All right, so I put some in the freezer so it's cooled down, okay? All right, and then there's our spoon. My sink is clean, don't worry, guys. All right, so let's show you guys. Put our light, make sure y'all can see. All right, so this is what it looks like. Look at that. That is some good looking cranberry sauce. Can't nobody tell me that it's not. Y'all see that? It looks absolute beautiful, and it's finished. It is finished. We have, you see those blueberries in there? See, that's why I get the freeze dried and put it in there more toward the end, because I want to make sure that one stays, these stay whole. So when I'm biting, I get a little bit of the cranberry, and then I also get the blueberry. All right, so let's show you guys what it looks like just stir it up a little more. And this is what it looks like in the pot, that is. Let me shake it up because it's all. And so what's going to happen is, guys, of course, you see already how it's set. So you see how it's already starting to thicken up like that? Once you let it cool down first, and you're going to put it in the refrigerator overnight. And that's going to, of course, have it really, really, really cold, right? And it's going to set some more. Now, keep in mind, let's turn it off. You are not getting this from the store. So when you get it from the store, it's that like jelly feeling or that jelly look, or it is that because they use like, I think it's pectin is what they use. When you make it at home, it's going to be totally different. You don't get that same, congealed like look. You just won't. It's homemade, but it's better for you, right? If you have not hit a likey like, make sure you hit a likey like. He said, wow, he said, oh, you're talking about, you're very welcome. Was that Bentley said he has a question. Ruth said, and sucralose as well as sugar alcohol such as, xylitol, all used in moderation to manage glucose levels. Yeah, aspartame. Okay. Ruth said, for diabetics, the best sweeteners don't spike blood sugars and include natural options like stevia, monk fruit, and allulose. Yeah, monk fruit, and stevia, I hear, are pretty good ones. Rub said, Franklin, I Googled this for you. Hope it helps. That was nice. That was very nice of you. Thank you, Ruth. Trying to see who else. Okay. Somebody said they have a question. I was going to ask about your jelly. Look. Oh, yeah. I got you. I got y'all. Don't worry. I got y'all. Okay. And then we're going to taste it. Let's close up our berries. Find our lid to our pomegranate juice. So y'all remember it was pomegranate juice and mandarins. Pomegranate juice and mandarins, okay? We also had a little bit of freeze-dried blueberries. All right, we also had us some allspice because we got to have a little spice in our life. Everybody needs spice in their life, right? We all need spice in our life, okay? Allspice, okay? And we already talked about the date sugar, okay? And then we also added a little bit of lemon. And I think that was it other than the cranberry. So let me see if it cooled down, guys. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. And let's put this in a bowl. Let's just put it in a bowl so we could have it. Move the camera back. All right. Make sure my bowl don't fall now. All right, so we're going to put it in a bowl. Okay. Oh, this is going to be good. Look at those berries in there. They just stayed whole. Like I said, if you don't want the berries, cook it longer. And I can tell you right now, date sugar is going to give it a different look. It's going to be a little more thicker, and that's okay. But if you want to use stevia and all the other stuff y'all said, I don't see why not. Because what you want is sweetener, but if you don't want it sweet, just barely put a little bit, okay? So this is our final look. It's in a bowl. I'm going to let it cool down, and then I'm going to put it in the fridge. So I think that looks great. This is some cranberry sauce, something like your grandma would make, guys. It's really, really good. I already know it's good, but we're going to taste it, okay? And I use, like I said, the allspice, because allspice has a little mix of cinnamon, I think nutmeg and cloves or something like that. So it's a very, very, very nice mix. You don't have to use 3 different seasonings. If you don't have allspice, some people don't, just use a little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg. If you got some cloves, grind them up. But cinnamon and nutmeg is just fine, okay? So yeah, you guys, this is it. It's steaming hot. Looks amazing to me. Thank you. So it looks great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're going to set it over there. All right, and we're going to get our cranberry sauce out the freezer. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, we're going to try it. It should be cooled down now. All right, so we got, let me see. Yeah, it should be cooled down. It It is way cooled down. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. So it's cooled down, but it's not completely like, you know, solid the way you would want it. But it's still perfect right now. I can have some dressing and gravy, and it's just fine. It's just fine. If you have not hit a like, make sure you hit a like. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. Hey, Miss Carolyn, what's going on, lady? All right, y'all. So we're going to try it now. Yeah, it's not too hot. All right. So here we go. And then, like I said, I don't like mine real sweet. I like it with a little tart now. So if you need to add more sugar, go on and add more sugar now. But I don't want to add no more sugar. I like a little tart with the sweet with mine, okay? So good. When I say this is tarty, it's tarty. I like it tarty, okay? Once again, if you want it sweet, add more sugar. I don't want all that sugar. So it turned out absolute amazing. Oh, it's okay, Carolyn. I'm glad that you caught it. I'll kind of go over it, or, you know, you can probably go back and watch the live, and you'll see all the ingredients, because I'm not going to be on her too long. I got to get myself situated for tomorrow. But any questions from anybody in regards to this homemade cranberry sauce? And like I said, I'm going to repeat it again. I like mine tart with just a little bit of sweet. So add more sugar if you want it a little sweeter. Okay, okay, Carolyn, no problem, no problem. I really, really appreciate it. And it's not a really long live, so, you know, you can fast forward to get, you know, the main points. Yes. Carolyn said, it look yummy. It look yummy, Carolyn. Thank you, Auntie. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I appreciate each and every one of you. You all survived this live. I appreciate, once again, every one of you. Before you go out, hit your like and everything. Other than that, guys, I am hoping you guys have a good night, a better tomorrow. And thank you all so much. You're all blessings. And remember to stay positive, and don't, if you can't say something nice, then don't say nothing at all, okay? Other than that, you all, I am going to get off of here. You're going to eat in our faces, and we just, Ruth said you're going to eat in our faces. I'm sorry. Right, I am so sorry. But, yeah, okay, y'all, that's it. Other than that, you all have a great night. Thanks, Ruth. I appreciate you, all right? Bye, guys.